Welcome back. So what are we going to talk today? Today is a good day because it rained in the morning for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes makes a lot of difference sometimes. Don't you think so? If it is peak summer, 10 minutes rain can also make a lot of difference. It's like when you're kind of starving to meet the right kind of people and you spend some time with someone, like maybe even make a call and talk with someone for about 5 to 10 minutes. Does it not make a difference? It does. So that's how it is. God said you have been suffering from a lot of time. Let me just give you some relief from this. And it just rained for 10 minutes and that made a lot of difference. I won a very old t-shirt. This is pretty old. I bought it 2 years back. I've added a filter, in fact, a different one. I got both with the usual one, which I always use. So this is very loose for me. So I have put some clips here at the back just for the video. So to make XL, this I bought XL without knowing what is my size in the beginning when I just landed here. So I don't need XL now. Medium or small will go. So for that I put some clips at the back. So when you hold it tight, this looks nice. This is fitting. Okay, so it's a pleasant day. It rained for 10 minutes and water relief from heat, but as such, but humidity is the same. You keep sweating. There's no relief for humidity, but you don't actually need the fan. You can just sit here and you're not sweating like my usual days, right? So that much of relief. God is always merciful. We should understand that no matter what kind of circumstance we are in, if you truly believe and if you retain the purity from within, definitely you're going to be picked from where you are, and you would be guided to where you wish to be, depending on who you are. They say I totally believe in law of attraction. Law of attraction, I used to believe that law of attraction means you attract the right kind of people. You attract the people you wish to be with. It's not like that. You attract the kind of people who, depending on who you are, that's the law of attraction. So you just have to take care of yourself. Be who you are and a better version of that, because depending on that you're going to attract the people who can vibe. Who is attracted to your vibes. In fact, they can feel it and it resonates with them and you are attracted to them. Isn't it nice? You don't have to bother about anybody else. You just have to take care of yourself. As simple as that. So this is how do you like this filter? Do let me know, because I rarely change the filter. I usually go for the natural one, but this is nice. This blurs all the background and it makes it appear black and white, and I like it, which means the light and the color is just on you. That's the reason you can make out this red, which will not last for long, because tomorrow I'm going to color my hair again back to burgundy, which means that this red will go, and I'm so happy. This is like one of the mistakes that I committed, because as I told you, I don't know what it is going to be like. So for people, I've told this 1,000 times, that for people who have gray hair, not who is coloring their natural hair. If you're coloring your gray hair, let me tell you, always go for the color that would look nice on the gray part of your hair. I made this mistake because I didn't know that. I just forgot for a while about the gray part there is. Most of the other hair is already colored, so in that it is going to look nice like all this, but this root part, you have roots all over, right? So on the root part, whichever color you are going to apply, it's going to be showing the same as that. So whatever you color now, for example, I got this raspberry red. So the raspberry red is what will show in your root part, and that doesn't look nice at all, right? So if you're going for wine color, that bright intense color is going to be visible on the roots, on the gray part of your hair. So always you'll have to choose a color which looks nice on the roots as well. So if you go for burgundy, black, brown, dark brown, or any other color, that is not visible as this. So that's a mistake. I don't know how to explain it to you. So thankfully that period of having to live with this kind of red is over. I like this color, but I like it only on this colored hair, not on the roots. That's the difficult part of it. So tomorrow finally getting over this, and I'm going to color it back to the normal. So you want to look at this color, look at it now, because tomorrow it won't be there. So that's about it. So what lesson do we take to it today? Every day I come thinking I'm not going to do any lesson today, but then once you start talking, it so happens that I keep sharing some lessons. I don't know why. It's my nature, because as I've said many times, two of my favorite subjects is philosophy and psychology. Can't live without it. So any conversation that I have, I tend to look at it through these two subjects. So that's the reason anything I talk based on this. So I have taken a short break now from the chamber, and I'll be going back as well. And so I thought, let me just finish this video. Okay, anyway, this is an everyday video, right? Okay, let me tell you something really interesting. I hope it is useful for someone. Okay, all the things that I talk is from my own personal experiences. We all have so much of experience. The thing is that we don't probably, most of us don't share it. There must be some platform where, because it's difficult to share it with somebody personally. You know, these days people have very little patience, and the last thing they want is for you to give them any advice. Nobody likes it, including me. So, but the thing is that when you go through internet and see some articles, some blogs, and see that some people have shared something there, we have the patience to just look through it, right? So as such, people have so much of experiences, good and bad, and they like to keep on sharing it, right? So that's what I'm doing. It's from my own personal experiences, things that have worked out, things that have not worked out. Although I'm still in the pathway, you can say, not yet there where I ought to be, but then still I have a lot of experiences, and I like to share it so that it motivates somebody who feels that they don't have like when I'm talking about experiences, definitely you might think, oh, I too have a lot of experiences, and probably I can share it somewhere. Yeah, I'm just trying to motivate you, because I like watching, I like when I see people sharing their experiences and try to inspire other people. You never know who is getting inspired by you. You never know that, You might be thinking you are just one unknown being living somewhere, but the thing is that you inspire. I've said this to some people, so that they know that they inspire me a lot, and probably they don't know it, that their existence inspires somebody. I am very open in things. When I feel like that, I let them know. I don't have this ego problem. I don't think of basically I don't think about anything else when it comes to complimenting people, when it comes to telling them that your existence truly matters. So that's about it. So when I make a video, I'm just trying to tell you that if you have a lot of experiences, everybody has, good and bad, as I said, probably you have more than me, or just less than me, probably. It depends, but we all have experiences, and it is like, how do you share it with the world? How do you share it? When I say world, your world could be your family, your world could be just the 4 people that you have, it could be just one person. You like to share it with just one person, but somehow we have to share our experiences. It's nice because you never know. Let me tell you, there are so many people in this world who are looking out for the right kind of inspiration to begin their day, to step outside, to just wake up and realize that your presence matter. There are so many people who are like that. And since now people are connected very much with technology, I believe that whatever you do, whether it is your YouTube channel or whatever, it depends on what you can afford, right? Affordability matters. So when it comes to affordability, if it is just a small platform that matters for you, utilize it and never waste your platform. Somebody told me this, somebody who means so much for me in my life. He told me that you must value the platforms that you get, the platforms that you have got. If you miss it out just because it doesn't appear to you like the way that you had imagined it, let me tell you, you will miss an opportunity, because opportunities sometimes come dressed as hard work, and they also come in the form of platforms. So just imagine a world when there is no internet. Let me just take you back and imagine that world when there is no internet. What platforms did they have? They didn't have a lot of platforms at all. If they had talents, they had to just wait for the real platform, which is a stage, probably in the school or wherever. And it's not comfortable at all. It's not comfortable like how we have the privilege of in these days. So whatever platform you have, you must use it. I have some good friends whom I say friends because I think I connect with them. And they all have vlogs, and I really watch their vlogs, and it's very interesting. I've seen that they utilize this platform so well, even to share the grief, and they derive some kind of, what do you say, relief out of it. So you don't know how important a platform is in our life. So whatever be that platform, sometimes when you're put in some surroundings, like, let me give you a small example, like if you are staying in a hostel, probably, right, that could be your platform. Yeah, obviously. So whatever platform you have received, you must be able to utilize that for the betterment of yourself, in the sense to get better. And that is a simple thing that I do when I just show up. So if you have experiences, definitely you have. That's a silly question to ask whether you have experiences. We all have experiences. So how do you share it? Do you put it to notes? I've seen so many people who write well, and like it could be in Hindi, it could be in your regional language, it could be in English, whichever you find better. Because as the new education policy says, it's very important that you be able to express yourself in a language that you're comfortable in. Because I usually use English because that's the language I am most comfortable in, more than my mother tongue. So use that language and express yourself, whether it is by writing, whether it is through art, whether it is it is giving speeches, or whatever it is. If you have a platform, utilize it. That's all. People may not like it, people may not encourage you, but see, after all, it matters is it's your health. You stay healthy because you utilize that platform. So it's so important. So that's what I was trying to tell you, that you never know how God works in your life. Sometimes God works in the form of being a guide and giving you some platforms which you don't know at all, which you don't realize that it's going to be helpful for you. It's important for your health as of now, to stay healthy. So I'll leave you on that note. That's it. I wanted to talk on something else probably, but let's see, tomorrow I could be. So let me know about this filter that I've used. Actually, this is not the color of my dress. You want to see the color of my dress? Let me change the filter for a second. This is the color of my dress. this is how it looks without a filter. It looks nice, right? It's a red. I want it with the jeans, which is again very loose. All these, I don't know, I've already got it altered, but still it's loose. So when I go to Bangalore, I'm going to buy some two, three pants, which is fitting, and I've got so many shops there. I'll go there, get it, and that's what. So without filter, it looks like this, okay? Filters are really nice. We didn't have all these options long ago. We didn't have an option of taking videos. We didn't have camera. So be thankful for today, because it's much better than yesterday. Don't you think so? Yesterday is gone by and today is so much better than yesterday. So that helps you to believe that what is ahead of us, to the tomorrows that is yet to come, is far better than today's. That's it. Simple as that. Okay. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow with something interesting.